Hey Lancers, I wanted to give you a little intro to what you'll be working on today in class. Today is a work day on your Create a Continent project. Today will be your second to last work day, so when we return from Thanksgiving break, you will have Tuesday to finish up your project. So I want to make sure you know where all your resources are that will help guide you through the project. So you can go to a couple places. You can go directly to our class website, or you can start in Google Classroom. If you look under classwork, I have an assignment called Create a Continent. And here is, first of all, a link to the class website, the page for Create a Continent with all our Create a Continent instructions. There's also a link to the packet, the blue packet I gave you, and both of the rubrics are there as well. So, or you could go directly to the class website. If you don't have it bookmarked, the shortcut is on the front board. From here, you'll want to go to the Create a Continent page. And then here's everything you should need to help guide you through the project. So as a quick reminder, at the top is a sample political and a sample physical map. So you get an idea of what they might look like when they're done. Below those are the rubrics. So when you're working on your physical map and you want to know how many different landforms you need in order to get the score you want, you can look there. And then below that are the 5 different screencasts that will guide you through the project. So if you've been absent, you're going to start with with number 1, which is just an introduction to the project. And then you'll watch a video for creating your continent. When you have created your 2 clean copies of your continent, you're taking 1 copy and you're watching this video that will help you turn your copy into a political map. When you're ready to do the physical map, it's a 2-part video, and you need to watch these in order to make sure you're doing it correctly. The first one is how to plan for the different advanced landforms that you want to include. So watch this video and do it with the video. And then the second one is how to make sure that you're following all the guidelines for how you use color to show elevation on your physical map. Okay, so you're going to just kind of pick up wherever you left off on Wednesday, and you're going to work your way through those videos. If you have been absent or you need a refresher on how to understand how color works on physical maps, what elevation is and how color represents it, you can watch this little makeup lesson here. Down at the bottom are also our slideshow of all the different landforms if you want to see a reminder of what any of them look like. Okay. All right, so this page is your friend. You can get to it by going directly to our class website, or you can go to Google Classroom and look for it. Let's talk real quickly about the importance of this blue packet as you're working. So when you're working on your political map, make sure you have this checklist out, and you can check these things off as you go. The video with directions will take you through it. Same with when you're working on your physical map, make sure you have this checklist out. Your list of basic and advanced landforms are here. Okay, and again, you can look at the rubric if you want to know how many of each you need to get the score that you want. Finally, on the very back of the packet, it tells you how to turn your project in. I'm not sure if any of you will be getting to this point yet, but basically, I guess if you have finished your political map and you finish your physical map, then you would want to turn to the back and you'd want to move to working on that title page. Okay, so your title page, as it says on the front here, should have your name and the name of your continent. So you can make your title page on the computer and I can print it off for you like this student did, or you can just get a blank piece of white paper and you can write your country name and your name, or your continent name and your name on that blank piece of paper. It doesn't have to be fancy, but if you have time and you want to be creative with it, go for it. The other thing you could work on if you finish early and you've got nothing else to do is you could work on the flag that goes along with your continent, and you could tie that flag to your theme. Okay, so your goal is to get as far as you can in the project using those different screencasts to help you that are on our class website. And if you have any questions, you can ask our guest teacher, and you can also ask classmates for help. So just again, a reminder that this is your second to last work day. You'll have 1 day to wrap this up when we get back from Thanksgiving break. If you feel like you need more time, you are free to work on this over the break while you're at home. But don't waste today as a work day because we don't have that much time left. So I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving break, and I will see you next week.